Welcome back, DIYers. In today's video, we're going to check out some of the best deals and also the Black Friday setup going on here at your local Tractor Supply. So let's dive in. All right, so we're going to get started with some of the deals we have going on right here. I like this little small wood stove they have. Get to save 150 bucks off of this one. Pretty good deal right there. A little bit larger option here. You got the pellet stove on sale for 1,300 bucks. Like I said, I'm going to show you a bunch of the deals, and I'll also show you the Black Friday setup as well. I like the Husqvarna backpack blower here for $350. They have this on sale, the little goat milk little setup right there. I think it's a great little thing for gifts. I didn't see a price on it. They do have this little 4-piece throwing kit. Got some tomahawks as well as some throwing cards right there. Again, I don't see a deal on that, but I do see the Christmas little icon, so I know those are on sale. Probably a great little deal. They also have the little pop-up nutcracker here for $119.99. Another option for a blower is you got the DeWalt blower here. Great setup. I really like this for 200 bucks. Folding sawhorse for 40 bucks right here. Great one to grab. Pretty easy, and again, JobSmart's a solid DIY brand. A couple more DIY or JobSmart tools right here. We got the little screwdriver set, a little bit larger one right here. Again, I think those are great things to have on hand or even give as gifts. Another few different sets here. Little tool shop, 30 bucks for these. Again, depending on what you might need. Socket accessory kit, hex keys, some pliers there, wrench set, and then also these other tool sets, little mechanic tool sets here, wrench sets as well. So a bunch of different ones for those, just kind of whichever one you might need. Again, I think this is a great setup, some great gifts, or something you want to keep in your truck or even in your house. Again, I think JobSmart is a solid brand, even 20% off of the select mechanic sets as well. So a great thing to keep on mind with that. But again, this is a great brand, a little good DIY option for that. Have some knives here, some folding utility knives, depending again on which one you might want. You can snag some of those. Also have a couple other tool sets right here, little screwdriver bit sets and other kind of things, or oscillating blades or even other blades right there, whatever you might need. Nut drivers, great thing to check out for that one right there. I do like these small socket sets. I think I've said this before. These are great, again, to keep in your house or in your pack. You're always having to work with these. Mechanics tool set with case, 90 bucks there. Again, part of the JobSmart deals going on right now. Then we also have a clearance item here for this tool bag. Again, it's a little great setup for a tool bag here, but I really like this Tractor Supply tool bag. I like the colors, red and black. We also have the Traveler rolling creeper here, 40-inch roll creeper for that, 30 bucks, so it's a good deal. I've seen a bunch of those also available at Harbor Freight. Then we have some gear wrench items. Some of these have already been picked over at my stores. You can see prices down to 60 bucks right there for the set. Pretty good deals on those. And different setups we have right here, so you can see whichever size you might need. Gear Wrench is a solid brand. They're going to do a good job, and they should last you a long time as well. So if you get the larger setup right there, it's going to last you a pretty good while. And again, these are a solid brand. We have some DeWalt deals. As you can see, somebody's already been working on this one, but a bunch of good Black Friday deals. See, save a few bucks on a lot of these tools. So again, if you need some of these tools, DeWalt is one of the best brands, especially here at Tractor Supply, and again, just amongst a lot of brands, it's a great deal. But you can see all the deals and all the options right here. Really solid for these. I think they're going to work really well, and again, some solid deals for yourself or even some great gifts for other people. More blades. You can see some pricing right here for some of these. Also have the tape measure right there for $8.50. Screwdriver set, 14 bucks. Another great thing you can check out. And this screwdriver was even dropped even lower to $5.50. So was this blade. So you can check out some of these even pre-Black Friday deals. You see some of the clearance items and clearance pricing on these as well. So again, that's a really good deal, trying to move some inventory. But I'll keep you guys updated on all these deals as they come available as well. Also want to let you guys know I have some links for some of these items down below. So if you're interested, you can check those links down there. And feel free to like and subscribe so you never miss another deal. Another setup right here, a bit set. Good thing to grab, but you know, it's not something you're going to run to the store for. I like this little work table here for 90 bucks. It's a great thing when you're out working. Always have a little work table. Get to save some money there. Have some mats and stuff like that. I didn't see any deals on those. It was kind of tight in here, so I want to slide in and show you guys some of these deals. So you can see some of these sales going on right here for a lot of DeWalt tools, a lot of DeWalt deals. Reciprocating saw, $129. We also have the ratchet here for $239. So again, that's the ratchet we have right there. Some of these items have been picked over at my store. High torque impact wrench, $329, $330. So you can check out that again if you need one of those. Also have the DeWalt driver kit here for $120. So again, great price on a DeWalt tool right there. And then another option for the DeWalt kit, 1/4 inch impact driver as well. Then they have the combo here for $170. Get another solid deal right there for DeWalt. And then also we see the shop stool, 90 bucks. See it down there. And then we even have the little combo toolkit right there. Again, that was picked over at my store. Circular saw for $130. I also have the inflator bear tool for $150. And then we have some of these grits, sand discs, and other discs right here. 4-pack of batteries. Again, Black Friday is probably the best time to buy batteries throughout the year, so if you want some of these, definitely grab them. Makita also has theirs on sale. Get a tool for 99 bucks. Buy the battery kit. Socket set here, 30 bucks. We also have the DeWalt socket set with a PTA box, 90 bucks. Again, another larger setup right there, 180. And then we also have the tool backpack for 100 bucks. I actually have one of those I need to review. I'll try to post that on the channel as soon as I can. Little shallow pro organizer there, 14 bucks. I think that was on sale last week. And then we have the socket set for Stanley, 90 bucks there. Also the socket set for Stanley, the 84 piece, 50 bucks, and then the Gorilla tape pack. So if you need one of those, you can grab that for 20 bucks. Probably a great thing to grab for all DIYers, just to make sure that everything is taken care of. And then Stanley tape measure here for 17 bucks. They also had a lot of great toys. I've showed you guys these in the past. They're at 15% off right now, which is really cool, but I really like these toys. They're like outdoor toys, cars, and other kind of outdoor items. You can see some of these right here. They had multiple shelves of these, but a lot of different items, a lot of different toys and cool stuff like that for the farm. They also had the buy one get one free here. You can check some of these out, so if you need any of these tools as well. So we saw a few of these on the shelf back there, but these are just some more other deals going on right now. So got the grease gun, got the starter kit right there for the batteries. Also have the cutoff tool, speaker, and a couple other tools right there. Also wanted to show you some of these deals. Got the little impact wrench here for DeWalt for $330. Some more of the other deals right there. We saw those actually on the cart back there a minute ago. Impact wrench set right here, and the drill, $170. Here are some new deals. You saw these impact wrench here, 3/4 inch impact wrench there. Also some more clearance items, 1/2 inch impact wrench, and then also the angle die grinder for 55 bucks. Then we also have the air hammer here for 55 as well. We have the large setup here for DeWalt, $250. You got the case, little tough system, and also the tool set as well right there. And then a few more deals. They actually finally moved some deals around right here. These were set up from last Black Friday, but now they've changed these up, and they got some bit sets, socket sets, tape measure, little cases, carrying cases, and other kind of things like that. So you can check some of these out. But again, pretty good prices, especially for DeWalt. I really like DeWalt. Solid brand, one of the best brands that they have, especially here at Tractor Supply, and they're going to do a good job for you. Also, let me know in the comments what you plan on grabbing here at Tractor Supply, or if you've already grabbed some stuff, maybe for yourself or even for a gift. Let me know that down below, and if it's worked out pretty well for you. I do like these sets right here. I've used these before, especially this one right here on the right. My dad has one very similar to this, and I've used it, and it's worked really good. So, again, these are great. I like that come with a case as well. Pretty easy to use case. 80 bucks right here for, again, if you need one of these spot point cameras or one of those cameras. And then we have the Field and Stream trail cams. You also have the heavy duty tote with a lid. 13 bucks. Get to save $3 on that, especially if you're going to be buying a bunch. I could definitely save you some money there. Tomcat. Got some, getting rid of some mice and other rodents like that, especially on the farm or even just at the house. Get to save a bunch, 30 bucks. Different sets, different ones that you might need, whatever you're trying to protect. For 200 bucks, we have this electric fence controller. There, see here again, get to save 30 bucks off of that. Not too bad right there. They also have this loader ride-on toy for $2.90, and then they also have this other toy right here behind it for $130, a large setup drivable car. That is super cool. My kids would absolutely love that. But you got 15% off ride-on toys, so if you guys want to grab some of those, also a great gift for kids. My kids absolutely love riding on those. Also have Christmas decor already 20% off, so if you want to snag some of that, get everything prepped and ready for Christmas before everyone comes over, grab some of this and get it looking nice. And here's one of my favorite parts of the entire shop is actually some of these deals right here in like the clearance section or those, just $19 and under section. I will say there weren't a ton of clearance items or really great deals right now. There will be some a little bit later in the year, usually closer to Black Friday or even after, trying to move some of this stuff for Christmas. But you can see there are a lot of just fun little tools, great things to use for like DIY purposes or even use them as gifts and stuff like that. A lot of fun stuff. And I'll show you some really cool gifts here in just a moment. I got a little security bit set, a couple other tools you saw back there, and then we have some more just hand tool kind of options, even a little pressure gauge right there. But you got the mallets, you got the monkey wrenches back there in the back, different colors on that. I like some of these JobSmart tools right here. You can see some of these measuring tapes. And then we have some more toys and other items like that. Little fun toys for kids. Again, I think these things are great. A lot of fun. Great option. Again, if you're going to be looking for some Christmas items, especially for some of these outdoor kids or either farm kids or just for anyone, because I really like these toys. Even have some socks mixed up in here. Check those out. More farm sets right there. Snag you some of those. And even more toys right here up top as well. Like I said, not a lot of great deals on these, but just want to show you all some of these. I do like this headlamp right here. JobSmart, super easy, basic, just headlamp. Electrical tape. 10 bucks for some electrical tape right there. They did have a bunch of knives out this time. Last time I was here, about a month ago, they did not have all these knives. So I know getting ready for Christmas season, a lot of people like to grab some of those. Different light combo kits there. A little custom Harley Davidson. Also have some coffee mugs in there. Magnetic tool holder. And then even some batteries. Might not be great to have the magnets running at those batteries, but, to each his own, I guess. And more little sets here for JobSmart. Got different outside items for your house. Got some drill bits, got some scissors, other fun stuff like that, and small little tool sets. Again, like I said, these are great things to have at your house or even give your kids for actually some tools. We've been doing that, and our kids have loved having some tools, getting stuff they can work on. More toys going on right here. So again, if you want to grab some of those for stocking stuffers or different things like that, you definitely can. This is a clearance item right here. We got a little Tomcat mouse killer, mouse trap. But then a bunch of other just fun things. Little Stanley options here for the tape measure, more blades. Safer home traps, little fly traps. I actually have that and it works really well. Magnetic nut drivers here. We have the pepper spray, and then we also have the throwing cards. We saw the bigger set earlier, but we got some throwing cards here. Got some more wrenches there for JobSmart. See some of the prices on these. Some of the smaller wrenches as well right there. We also have the knife kit. Little learning knife kit there. And more JobSmart tools. I think I showed you this last time. I really think this is a fun little gift because it's kind of funny. Tractor supply bucket, but it also has some drill bits in there. So I think that would be a fun gift for like a white elephant or kind of fun stuff like that. So then they also had a bunch of fun and great toys and food and stuff like that for your animals. So if you got some pets, whether it's cats or dogs or other kind of chickens or even some big animals like that, they got a bunch of these chew toys and fun stuff like that. So you can check those out and see if you can grab some. More knife items. I bought that sharpener last year. Works pretty well. More little knives. I do like this little small set right here. Fun stuff. Then they also have more little hex keys. Got some O-ring lubricant there. That one also is on clearance. Look at that. 2 clearances up here. And like I said, a lot of knives. More knives here for those. More JobSmart tools there. See some of these pricings. And more toys. Folding knife with clip. More JobSmart tools. I look like a Craftsman set, but it's JobSmart. It's got some Christmas Febreze right there. Got some deep socket sets. A little Zippo lighter. And they even have some more chew toys right here for your dogs. And more little items, little games and other fun stuff right there. Just kind of all mixed in. It's just a fun place right up, usually near the front. Fun place to go check out and see what's all available, what all is for sale there. So let me know if you guys like that kind of stuff and if you've ever bought any in the past. They also have 20% off some home decor. So if you want to get everything nice and set up again for the holidays. We got the Ridge Cut flannel starting at $25. They also have a few other Ridge Cut items on sale, so you can go check those out. I did want to show you this setup right here, just kind of showing you some of the deals going on right now. So you can see they have some of these deals on sale. We saw the pants. We also saw the stoves. Upcoming, you can see some of the ride-on toys and the other items as well. So you can check some of those out. Again, 40% off some of the Columbia sportswear. Great thing while it's getting colder to go ahead and grab some of these. Stay pretty warm. They also had some of these boots on sale. So again, I really like muck boots, some of my favorite ones. So you can see some of these deals. I think they had some of these last time I was here in October, but pretty good deals on a lot of these. And then also some across as well. And then we have a little pressure washer here for $100. I did want to show you all that they still had a lot of their items right here, the Hobart tools. So if you need to grab some of these, you definitely can. Again, I think they're going out of business or they're closing this little area down for, just kind of shutting it down for all this kind of stuff. So if you need any of this welding, any kind of stuff like that, definitely come and check out, see if your area has it as well. But they're kind of moving all this stuff out. I did like this kid's workbench. That's a really cool toy for kiddos. Might have to grab that for my kids. Also some construction projects here for $10. Had some more cameras on sale. I want to show you on these little back rows back here. They did have the Blackstone on sale here for $350. I really like mine. 36 inch is a really good one. And they also had the Weber 28-inch on sale as well for 500 bucks. You can check that one out. More dog toys and stuff like that. So make sure you check out your entire area because they had a bunch of these clearance kind of in the back. But always a great thing to check out. And then they also had some of the deer corn on sale. I know it's right in the middle of deer season where I live. So yeah, you got to get in here, save you some money, and get you some of these good deals. So you can go put them out in the woods. But one is $7.99. The other one is $9 for some of these bags. I think there's some great deals going on right now at your local Tractor Supply. Let me know what you plan on grabbing, and I will keep you guys updated for any other changes. Also, feel free to like and subscribe so that you never miss another deal.